Alright, boss. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Afternoon. My name is Solomon.
Alright, what's your name? Evans. Alright, so we are about to witness the Black Stars match. What are your expectations for this match?
Well, for me, I think I'm expecting nothing other than a sure win for Ghana. A sure win, but I'm not so sure about the scoreline. But I know that surely, inshallah, we are going to win and we are going to qualify to the next round.
Alright, boss. What do you think as well?
Yeah, I also think that this is a very good time for us to revenge. So I'm expecting nothing but a win.
Alright, what do you think?
I'm talking about revenge. I think this is a perfect time. You know, revenge is a dish that is better served cold.
Yeah.
So I would really love that Ghana will serve Uruguay a cold dish.
Alright.
You know, with revenge written all over it.
Alright, so what do you guys think about the lineup?
Okay, so for me, watching our second match against Korea where we won 3-2, I was thinking, well, you don't change the winning team. So I was thinking the coach will keep the same lineup. But then I'm seeing, just like my colleague Andy said, I'm seeing Baba Rahman being introduced into the team. I'm not so confident about his defensive abilities. And I've also seen some 2 or 3 players that have been changed. Well, I don't know the reason. Other than injuries, I don't know why the coach will want to change a winning team.
Yeah. What about you, sir?
Yeah, so I also think that I share actually a similar view with what my colleague just said. I was expecting to see Gideon because he did very well. I'm wondering whether it's because of an injury, that's why he's not playing. But other than that, we wait to see the reasons coach had behind the lineup. So we are supporting them and we are behind them.
Predicted scoreline.
If I'm pushed to the wall, I'll say 2-1 in favor of Ghana.
What about you?
I'll say 3-1 in favor of Ghana.
Alright, so we'll talk at halftime, guys. Alright, thank you. Okay, boss, good evening. What's your name?
Hi, good evening. My name is Andy.
Alright, so we are about to witness the Black Stars match this evening. What are your expectations?
For me, expectations are quite high. I think the mood of the nation is quite positive, which is very good for the team. But for me, it's not about a revenge, as a lot of people are saying. It's really about getting to the next stage of the competition. It's a competition of surprises. So I see the trophy is there for the taking. And if Japan is beating Spain and Germany in the same week, it means there's something happening. So if we get our composure together, I'm sure that we can win this one, get to the next stage, and I believe we'll beat every. Me, I don't even. Yeah, but be a Brazil creation.
Alright, boss. What do you think about the lineup so far?
Pretty predictable, as I mentioned. These guys played quite well in the last game, so for him to maintain the system and the lineup, for me, I would a bit disappointed to find Baba in the starting lineup. I would feel Gideon is a terrific fullback. He gives a lot, both going forward and coming back, which is quite good. But the good thing is Silas is still there. That seamless movement from center of defense, to midfield, to the holding row and connecting with Partey, it's a strong partnership being built there. So for me, yes, there's a positive. We are going to make progress. I think this Uruguay team is an aging team. I mean, if you still have Cortez and Jimenez and Oliveira and even Cavani and Godin as part of the team, these guys have been playing for umpteenth years. I mean, come on. So our speed from Kudus and Co. I believe that Bukari and Kamal Dean or Kamal Sowa can come in at the second half as well. And we have a terrific team. I think with time, the telepathy will improve. And this is a great team. I mean, this is the beginning of a great team. And I think in the next decade, this team is capable of winning something for Ghana. Yeah.
All right. So what would be your prediction for the end of the game?
A win for Ghana, sure. Ghana will qualify. I mean, I don't know whether it's a draw. Ghana will qualify.
All right. So we'll talk at halftime.
Sure.
Okay, boss. So we are currently at halftime. What do you think about the performance so far?
In fact, I'm so disappointed. They are playing as if nothing is at stake. I expect the coach to do some changes during the second half. At least when before it starts, there should be some changes before it starts. I expect somebody like probably Dede to sit on the bench and Ramat to sit on the bench. Then we get two people to come and help. We should go all out because now we have nothing to lose. We should go all out and attack.
Alright. Do you think the penalty miss has taken a core out of the team?
It has. I was expecting the coach to motivate them, but some of these things, when it happens that way, the whole team, the morale comes down. Yeah, so I expected somebody, I don't know who, but somebody to motivate them on the field. Because after that, I saw that they were all relaxed. They are not playing as if anything is at stake.
Alright, so what are expectations for the second half?
Oh, I expect us to pull out a draw at most. We should try and get a draw, and I'll be happy with that.
Alright, so thank you. We'll talk our full time.
Okay.
Get it?
What's good? Who that come? Alright, well, so you spoke at the beginning of the game and you told us what your expectations were. So currently we are at halftime, and what do you think about the team's performance?
Okay, so I think my main issue, of which I actually discussed before the game, was I did not understand why the coach changed the starting lineup. Yeah. And as you can see, you realize that Baba Rahman's side, we are leaking goals. The goals are coming from there. That side is very, very weak. So second half, I don't expect Baba Rahman to actually return to the field. And also, if you observe also, one of the issues that actually did us in was when the day Ayu was not able to score the penalty. That actually demotivated the team. It killed the spirit of the team. So I hope in the second half, the coach will have a very good boardroom talk with them, and then I hope they will come back. At least if they can equalize for Ghana to draw and qualify, I think I'll be happy. And
Alright, so going into the second half, what are your expectations, predictions at full time?
Well, I'm not under any illusions, but what I expect is maybe at least Black Stars should be able to prevent the Uruguayans from scoring, and Black Stars should be able to equalize the 2 goals for us to draw. That's what I'm thinking.
Alright, so we'll talk about full time.
Yeah, that is full time. Full time should be probably, I'm expecting 2-2.
Alright, so we'll talk about full time.
Yeah,
after
that's
that.
fine.
Okay, boss, so we are currently at half time. What do you think about the match so far?
Well, for me, I think Black Stars hasn't played to expectation. There's still a lot of work to be done, especially if you look at the penalty they did took. It was poorly taken. But that notwithstanding, it happens in football match. But after that, if you look at the goals we conceded, the defense was very, very poor. And I think most of them are coming from the left wing, where Baba Rahman is. He's not playing up to expectation. And I was expecting that by now he'll be off the pitch. Yeah, so I mean, going into second half, I'm expecting that the coach will make some changes. Baba Rahman should be off, somebody else should come, and then I think the day 2 is typically out of energy now. And there needs to be somebody else, and we need to be more aggressive. We are down by 2 goals, but we seem to be rather defending, and that is because the forward is not pushing, the back is weak. We need some reinforcement. Yeah.
So what are your expectations for full time?
Well, I'm expecting that at least we equalize and we're able to give the 3rd goal. So I'm looking at 3-2 now in favor of Ghana.
Alright, so we'll talk about full time.
Sure, thank you.
Alright, boss, so we are done with the match. What do you think about the scoreline?
Well, I'm highly disappointed, very, very disappointed, and I think we could have done better, actually. I don't know what else to say, but
I know the emotions are actually down at the moment, so what would you take out of this match going into the next African Cup, into the next World Cup? What would you say about the Black Stars? What changes would you like to see in the Black Stars team?
Well, I think that we need to strengthen the defense, and then also I think our attackers should be more aggressive. So that is what we need to prepare towards. I saw that there was a leakage at the left fullback side, and that needs to be fixed. Yeah.
All right, boss. What about you?
Okay, so for me, throughout this tournament, I didn't have so much expectation for the Black Stars because I know they are building a team. All right, so we should see it as part of the team building process. So going forward in other tournaments, I think they are, as the team they've played together for some time, they've had that international exposure. They'll be able to gel and will be able to do better. So we shouldn't see this as a failure or anything. We should rather see it as an opportunity to rebuild the team and come back another time even stronger than we did in this competition.
All right, so talking about Jordan Ayew's miss, what do you think is going to be the impact on the Black Stars going forward?
Okay, so you mean the day Ayew's miss? So I mean, this is no big deal. This is just history repeating itself, right? Remember that Samuel Jan incident and then the day Ayew incident. It's just history repeating itself. And you have so many good, fantastic footballers who even miss penalties at crucial moments. So no big deal. Let's move ahead. Forget about the past. Let's move ahead.
All right, boys, your final words.
Well, I think that overall it's not been bad, although we did not qualify, but we are expecting that we work on our mistakes and then come back stronger.
All right, what about you?
Well, I think there's still hope. There's still hope because most of our players are young, and then if we actually put in the right rebuilding mechanisms in place, I think the team can do more in the future.
So thank you guys. That's it, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next upload on Tuesday.